MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Dan Burgess is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopper to short. Swanson scoops it up, and there's one away. Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Goodwin playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Rich Sanders will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 home.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. To the plate now, Henry Uribe, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he misses 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Lined into right, a base hit. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Harper Ham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Uribe blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Sammy Domaromo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Javier Baez would be next. Here's the 3-0, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ham over at second. Domoromo on at first with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Buchanan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
1 down. Up next for the Rangers, Ivan Cortez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Uribe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, James Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Pops this one up. Baez calls for it, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. It's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3 and 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Gino Rice, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Dahl will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Angel Santiago, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Three and 0 now. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Sergio Samuels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Leland Rubin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Henry Uribe. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
So now it's Mark Canha. He grounds it sharply to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Harper Ham. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Sammy Domeromo. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tim Klein.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fastball just inside. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
David Dahl to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Buchanan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Ivan Cortez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. James Carpenter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, James Carpenter, and it's fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. In now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Now the pitch.
2-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Nope.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Popped up. And there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Sergio Samuels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Now at the plate, Leland Rubin. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Kenna shading to his right. And that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Juan Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gino Rice. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1.
I got 3-2.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Mark Canha comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Harper Ham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Tim Klein, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Pitch out, nothing doing. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, David Dahl, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 to count. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 2-1. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Sammy Tomaromo, already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guess himself on that one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Yep, 0-2.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready now, Johnny Buchanan due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Ivan Cortez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Goodwin. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tony Cingrani takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate, James Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 strikes.
It's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Plate now for Texas is the DH, Angel Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ready with the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still even at 2-2. Here it is.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Here's the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Lewis Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Here's a pop-up now. Klein over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Gino Rice. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. At the plate, Henry Uribe, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second now. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Mark Hanna. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, beautiful dive. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Noah Faust goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Sergio Samuels.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch. But, boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this morning.
At the plate now, Leland Rubin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Towards second. Count now a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Tim Klein, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here 2-1. Sheldon Palmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Harper Ham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one's too far inside, ball 2. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
To the plate now, Sammy Domaromo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and one. Takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, number 13. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Renato Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Mitch Swan takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Gino Rice. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ballman 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the White Sox 6 and the Rangers 1. Joaquin Hernandez is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hernandez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
2-1 to David Dahl. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1. fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Johnny Buchanan. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Ivan Cortez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in to try it again, James Carpenter, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Up there.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And it's fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Alex Warner will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Angel Santiago. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch.
Ball, action time.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Rich Sanders gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.